Hello friends, welcome to another class of mathematics. Today we will learn about BEDMAS. What is BEDMAS and how it is operated? BEDMAS. If you ask me what is the full form of BEDMAS, BEDMAS is actually order of operation of a mathematical problem, mathematical equation you can say. Order of operation like ORDER, order of operation means in what order a mathematical operation will be solved. So each letter of BEDMAS represents a mathematical operation like B, E, D, M, A, S. B represents as bracket, E as exponent, D as division, M as multiplication, A for addition, and S as subtraction. Addition yani plus, subtraction yani minus, multiplication you all know, division is divide, exponent is like base to the power of exponent. Say for example 3 the power of 2. So this is the base to the power of 2 means 9. So this is called exponents. And bracket is like say for some mathematical equation I wrote and it is in bracket. So brackets are of three types. This one is called first bracket. Sometimes you see the bracket in curly braces. This is called the second bracket. And the third bracket type is in the boxes. This is called the third bracket. So when the sequence of solution of the mathematical equation will come, you will solve first the brackets. In brackets, you will solve the first bracket first, then the second bracket, then the third bracket. Then you go for the exponents, then division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay. So we'll go to a problem and we'll learn how that problem is solved. Then we'll understand a little bit more about that. So say for example, I'll write a problem here for your easy understanding and we'll go by that. So my problem is say for example 5 square minus 4 plus 2 the power of 4 divide by 5 multiplied by 2 plus 5. Okay, I have this mathematical operation equation. So BEDMAS is order of operation, in which order you will do the operation of this mathematical equation. So in our order, what comes first? First comes the bracket. So we'll look over which bracket is present here in our equation. So there is a first bracket. Sometimes it may happen that there is a long equation. There is a first bracket. There is also a second bracket. Sometimes the third bracket or first bracket inside the second bracket. Or like say for example, if I do this one and if I put a second bracket here like this, I can do that. So that means this will be get solved first and then we'll solve the whole operation this one. So let's go one by one. We'll solve only first bracket first for now today and then we'll go like how to solve the second bracket and third bracket. So how will you solve this equation? So now this equals to, because you have to solve the brackets first, so we'll leave all the other equations and other numbers as it is. That's the rule of BEDMAS equations, of solving equations. Okay, don't disturb other numbers or other equations, and you try to do two things multiple at a time, you will get it wrong. Like high chances are there. So let's solve one by one. It will make your solution easy and it will be easy to understand as well for you to get to the answer. So now this one is 5 square. Let's keep as it is. I am solving inside the bracket first. Now when it goes inside the bracket, see there are more mathematical equations. So inside the bracket, now there is no more bracket, right? So bracket is gone. Now inside the bracket there is exponents. See, exponents come first, 2 to the power of 4. So let's solve that first. So we'll write other things as it is. So 2 to the power of 4 means 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So it goes 16. Now like I said, other things you just keep as is. Don't disturb anything. We'll get to that slowly. Next, the bracket is still on. So this bracket needs to be get rid of because we solved something inside the bracket. Now let's get rid of the bracket. Keep everything as it is. This bracket is now gone. So 4 plus 16 is 20. Divide by 5 multiplied by 2 plus 5. You should not have started like 5 2s are 10, 10 plus 5 15. Then the whole problem would have been gone wrong. Now let's come to this one. So here if you see, everything is done. Now is there any bracket? No. Is there any exponents? Yes. So let's solve this first. 5 square is 25. Now keep everything as is. Done. So your B is done, E is done. Now what comes next? Divide. If you do 25 minus 20 as 5 and then divide by 5 is 1, wrong. You will not get there to the correct answer. So next step is divide. So you have to do the divide operation first. So divide is this one, this piece. So rest all things as is. So put the minus as is because the division is happening between 20 and 5. So 20 divided by 5 is 4, right? Then rest as is. Now divide is also gone. What is the next? Multiply. So multiply, see, 4 and 8. Rest everything as is. Minus 4 to the 8 plus 5. Multiply is gone. Now addition and subtraction. Plus and minus. I can directly do 25 minus 8 plus 5 because plus minus almost like we can do operations parallelly. But the best way of doing is do all the plus together. Now one thing you might know, that if a number is not having any sign as a prefix like plus or minus, it is always considered as a plus. Okay, so 25 is, this is plus 25. It's always understood. So this plus and this plus goes together. So 25 plus 5 is 30 and then minus 8. Now nothing remains. Addition is also gone. The last step is subtraction. So 30 minus 8 is 22. Here is your answer. So you follow all the rules, right? Brackets, then division, exponential, then multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. This is how a BEDMAS rule is followed on a mathematical equation. It would have happened that suppose if this was under bracket, say for example, I'm just giving example, like this is a bracket. So here after doing 20, okay, let me, okay, I'll not rub it because you may follow. So here I'm just giving a next solution, okay, just to make you understand. So 25 minus 20, now divide. Now this has to be done first because there is a bracket again. So now this bracket, how will you do? Again, first multiply, then plus. So 5 to the 10, 10 plus 5, 15. So 20 divided by 15. Now this becomes 25, this is plus, right? If nothing is plus, minus 20 divided by 15. So this has to be done first. 20 divided by 15. So minus, then 20 divided by 15. This becomes fractional equation. So 4, 5, 4 the 25, 3 the 15. So this becomes 25 minus 4 by 3. Now you have to solve this equation further. If you know fraction, you can go for the fraction. That we can teach in the next steps. But if it is not fraction, say for example, this is any number. It came to any 5 as a number. So then 5 divided by 25 divided by 5 is the answer. Something like that, okay? So that you can prepare based on this one. But what is the main thing here to notice is, if there would have been a bracket, you would have solved this first. So see how one bracket introduce changes whole answer. If it was bracket, this gives a different answer. If there is no bracket, this will give a different answer. So always try to follow this rule, BEDMAS rule again, bracket, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. And one more thing, in some countries, instead of BEDMAS, they follow rule as BODMAS, like country like India, right? So this O stands for off. So what does this off means? Means, say for example, if I say 2 of 3 divide by 6, this means off is done first, then multiply, than anything else. See, than any other operation. So 2 of 3 means 2 multiplied by 3 actually. So which gives 6 and divided by 6. So off stands for actually multiplying, but this multiply is done before this multiply. So if there is a off and there is a multiply and there is a divide, so off will be done first, then divide, then multiply. Like in this case. So 2 of 3 is 6 and divided by 6. So 6 divided by 6 is 1. Okay. So off is done first. But in US and Canada, there is no off. The rule usually follows is BEDMAS, right? BED, where E is exponents. E is exponent, but exponent can be handled any time as well, because exponent is something which is multiplied by itself. So there is no operation happening between the exponents. So you can do independently as well. But as per rule, let's follow the BEDMAS process. to follow any solution. Okay, I hope you understand the equation now, BEDMAS. And if you have any questions, reach back to me. Thank you so much till then, and then see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.